Welcome back, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel Techie Amrit. So we are back with a new session with a new topic. As you can see on my screen, switch map versus exhaust map. Guys, you may heard this thing while doing the Angular development, but sometimes you don't go in depth, or you don't go know about the exact scenario where to use the switch map and exhaust map and what are the hidden functionalities for that. So before I proceed, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe, share and comment. So without wasting time, I will continue. uh, okay. Switch map. So guys, what is switch map? So without going to the before I go to the definition portion, I want to give you a small scenario. Like, suppose if you have a button, right, and you are uh, hitting the submit button again and click. You're like pressing the button like 10, 20 or 30 times, and you want the last clicked button like expression in your code, right? You need the last value, last button clicked value, right? So here comes the switch map come into the functionality. Like, I will take another example of a shopping cart where, like, you are like browsing the products and you are just click one product. Like I have uh, on my screen, like the route will be created like this: product slash one. Now the first query is like created somehow for fetching the products of detail one, and after like it is in between, you just press the button on the second product, say product 2. So what will happen in this case? It will neglect the query 1 result and try to fetch the result of product 2. So when it creates the second observable, it unsubscribe from all the previous observables, right? Hence, often if product 1 data arrives late, it would be discarded as there are no subscriber, right? So in nutshell, we can say that it simply takes a last pressed button value, right? So if we I will show you one example in which I will show you a text box in which I will type the characters continuously. Um, in regard to that, I will say the switch map will return the outer observable only after the user finish typing. It will cancel all the older observable once the new letter starts typing. So this is switch map. So you get the last value. Either you press like 10 times, 20 times. So the 19 times you have pressed the previous button, it will be neglected, and the last value of the observable will be taken into the count, right? So what is exhaust map? Exhaust map always waits for the inner observable to finish. It ignores any value it receives from the source during this period. Any value it receives after the inner observable is finished is accepted, and it creates a new inner observable. So it is like totally reverse of this. This is use case where, like, you press a button and you want to take the impression of the first click button only, and you want to neglect the other values. So the exhaust may come useful in that scenario where you want the first clicked value. Rather, it doesn't matter, you have like press the button like n number of times. So it will be more clear with the like practical section. So let's jump into that. So I'm using my existing like example where I just created one subject. I'm converting that the string that I will enter, I'm converting them into observable. So I just created the two observables. One is switch map and one is the exhaust map. So in ng on it, I'm just this is search string is my this you would say this inner value that I am going to type, right? So I'm taking this value search string. As you can see, this search string, this is the update search method, right? And this is the event, that is the value that we are passing here. So this is our this dot search string dot next dot value. This is present in our this search string observable. So I'm using directly here, and I'm using the switch map from test1 test2. This is my inner observable, this is my outer observable. Okay, so I am just adding a delay of like 1 second, and I'm mapping it with the outer I'm printing two values. One is the outer observable, another is the inner observable. So according to the rule, it should take the last pressed button value, right? And in the exhaust map, everything is similar, just we are just changing this this would say that changing the alias here. I'm using now the exhaust map. So I'm creating one text box where I will just type the any string, and I will show you the behavior that uh, how I would say that if I type like 10 characters, so it will take the last, and if I again I press a 10, then what is the difference between the switch map and exhaust map came into there. So this is the example. Now I will simply press Techie Amrit. So here you can see it take immediately moves me to the last character T, right? And where once the inner observable reach to test 3, it takes me to the would say the first click button value, and it takes some kind of a delay. Now if I would show, like if I would delete, you will see, you can see the output. So you have now, similarly if I like press 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, see, so when I reach it to the 7, it just stops because it waits for some time. Now I can show you again 1, you can see it is some taking some time, even 2 3. So it takes a last pressed button value in the switch map, whereas it takes the first pressed button. So it takes kind of, immediately I press 5 6 7, so it will just take the 5, right? So here you can see switch map takes the last pressed value and the exhaust map take the first pressed value. So what exactly map do? So the map operator below maps the value coming from the source of observable. This is our source observable to a new value by multiplying it by 2. If it emits into the observable stream, the subscriber will receive the value 2468. Like I'm creating a run map method where I'm just taking the outer observable, and this is my observable dot pipe and map, and multiplying this 1 into 2, 2 to 2 is to 2, 3 is to 2, 4 is to 2, so that values could be mapped and subscribed may be received. I will show you on my screen now. If I open the console, clear the console, and I press the button, so you can see the received value is 2468. Now if I change it to 3, so you will see 3 3 6 9 12. Clear the console and so, right? So this is the behavior of map. So in order to summarize, switch map takes the last value, exhaust map takes the first value. So it depends upon now the your use case. I just explained you two examples of the use cases where you can exactly use this kind of mapping in your programming. So this is it, guys. So I hope you like this video.